So in the end here, at the end of the book of Job, let's go over real quick what we've learned. We learned that Job is more than just a book of a suffering man who had to endure a lot of pain and may or may not have been worthy of this pain or deserved any of this pain. Well, we learned that all of this is shadowing Christ. It's showing a picture of what's going to happen with Jesus Christ. We learned in this book that God's wisdom is Jesus Christ. Wisdom is a person, and it's God, the second person in the Trinity. We also learned that Jesus is the true high priest. We'll read about the high priest and what that means later on, but the high priest is the one that sacrifices the animals and stands in the gap between God and his people. We learned that the only mediator between God and man is Jesus Christ. Job is pointing to this mediator, and there's only one person that can actually mediate for real, for truth, for eternity between God and man, and that's Jesus Christ. We also learned when Job says that he knows that his Redeemer lives, and our Redeemer lives. He died, he rose again, but this Redeemer is alive right now, and he is making intercession for us. He is speaking to the Father on our behalf. And when we stand before the Father, this Redeemer, we're allowed to stand behind him and say, I'm with Jesus. And because my faith is in Jesus Christ, that I'm going to be looked at as righteous and as pure the exact same way that Jesus is. Job told us he knows that his Redeemer lives. And we know now with the New Testament revealing what was all hidden in the book of Job, that Jesus Christ is that Redeemer that Job was speaking of. We also learned by one of Job's friends that God has found a ransom. And because of this ransom, we're able to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Remember, Adam and Eve gave the keys to Satan. They gave everything to him. And that's when death came into the world. And now everything on the planet belonged to Satan at that point. The Redeemer went to the cross and died to pay a ransom so that we could be redeemed back to God. Think about that. And that's one of the things that Job's friends got right. He says, if there was only a person that could stand between us, if there was a Redeemer, somebody who would pay this ransom, which is what Jesus did. So we learned that Jesus Christ not only is the Redeemer, not only is the mediator, but he paid a ransom in order for us to be with God.